welcome back to my channel, Homeschooling Through the Chaos. If you're new here, my name is Michelle and I am a homeschooling mama of 3 with 1 on the way. In today's video, I just wanted to share a little bit about what our homeschooling through the summer plans are. So earlier this week, I shared a little bit about what we'll be using in our curriculum picks video. But today I kind of just wanted to walk you guys through what homeschooling through the summer actually looks like for us. So this will be our 3rd year homeschooling, and my kids are going to be going into 3rd, 6th, and 7th grade this year. It's not uncommon for homeschooling families to school year-round and continue through the summer. A lot of families kind of like to just keep their routine going, and generally speaking, it doesn't take as long to complete a school day as it does in a traditional classroom setting. For example, my kids, depending on how early we get started, they can be done with all their schoolwork by 12, maybe 1 the latest, and then they have the rest of the afternoon to do their thing, go outside and be kids. But for us, this will be our first time that we're going to be schooling through the summer. Since we don't live near our family, we typically take our summers off and head to New York for a month, maybe a little bit less depending. But since I am pregnant this year and have so many appointments, we're also trying to save some money since we're going down to 1 income this year. It just made a lot more sense for us to stay home this year. And since we're going to be home, I decided let's go ahead and keep it going and school through the summer. Of course, we still plan on taking full advantage of our summertime. My kids are still going to be doing their summer camp with our church, which starts in about 2 weeks. And we're also going to be having family members visiting us over the summer. So I don't plan on us doing our regular schooling schedule. Instead, what we plan on doing is a light school schedule. That way, they're still getting some learning in. And when baby does arrive in October, we're able to take that time off without feeling like we need to rush or like we're falling behind in anything. First thing we're going to be starting our morning with every day is Bible time. So full transparency here. I did not grow up knowing the Bible. I was raised Catholic, and a lot of the things that we did was more based off of tradition. So I never really understood why we did the things that we did. I knew that God existed, but that was pretty much the extent of it. So I didn't even know what the gospel was until a few years ago when I was in a really, really dark place and God found me where I was. So for me, it's something really, really special that I get to share this and learn alongside with my kids. So one thing that we're going to be using for Bible time this year is these prayer cards by Not Consumed. So the plan is to have my kids pull out one of these cards each week, and together we'll talk about and memorize the scripture. So I am pretty stoked to use these cards. First of all, they're just so beautiful, and these were actually included as a gift when I purchased from Not Consumed. So to go along with the prayer cards, we're also going to be using How Great Is Our God as our devotional. So I used this with my kids last year, along with the word study from Idlewild, and we loved it. So this is meant to go with their nature studies, but I was able to use it on its own and tie it in with our devotional. So for example, if we are reading a devotional on trees, I went in here and found the unit on trees, and what it does is that she has a Bible verse that goes with the topic, and then this is the part that I love, is that it has discussion questions and answers to go along with the Bible verse. So this was super helpful for me because I have a hard time breaking down the Bible verses since it's relatively new to me. So this was really helpful, and I think we're going to keep using it for this year too. So after Bible, my kids will go off and work on their independent work. So the only thing they're gonna be doing independently during the summer is their math. So for this year, all three of my kids are working on the Get in the Beautiful math. My little guy is gonna be working on level 3, and my older two are gonna be working through their level 6 math. So once they're done with their math, depending on the time, they'll either have like a little break or lunchtime, and then we'll meet back together for our family subject, and we'll either be doing financial literacy or history. So we're gonna do one day one and the next day the other. So for financial literacy, we are using All About Money, and it is by the Thinking Tree Do-It-Yourself Homeschool Curriculum. So I really enjoy this. We started it this week, and I love that they give you just enough information to get the kids started, and then they have to do research to find the rest of the answer. So for our research portion, we've been using the Usborne Money for Beginners and the Story of Money. That's what we've been using this week. I have a few more books that I got to go along with this one, and I shared it on my curriculum picks video, but I'll also include the names of the other books that we're using in the description box. But this workbook is amazing. Like, I love it so much. There is so much writing for them to do in here, which is great since we won't be doing our ELA over the summer. They're only doing their math for their core. So this gives them more than enough practice over the summer. And like I said, they have to do a lot of research to find the answers to the question. So I really love this, and this is the first time that we're using anything by this company. So I'm excited to look up some more materials from them. So on the days that we're not doing our financial literacy, we'll be doing our history with To Every Nation, a study of 12 missionaries and their great God. So I love this so much because it has a little bit of everything in there. So on the back it says, although this study provides deep biblical truth, you'll also find practical life application, history, reading skills, and even penmanship. So Every Great Nation provides all of this in one unique study. So the way it's set up, you should be able to get through a different missionary every month. So it might take us a little bit longer to get through each missionary, which I am completely okay with. I've been doing some pre-reading, and I started reading the chapter book of our first missionary that we are going to be studying, and I've already learned so much. So I am super excited to be able to start that with our kids. And I love to be able to tie in different things from different places. So to go along with our studies, we are also going to be using our letters from afar. So this is a subscription that I signed up for last year, and every month we get a different card from a different country, and it also comes with this little super cute post-it note with field notes and a map on the back. So I've just been kind of collecting them and putting them in this binder. So my plan is that if we have one of the corresponding countries that goes with our missionary studies, we can pull one of these out. And I'm really excited because we are going to be learning about China in this one, and it just so happens that I have one of the letters from China. So that's something that we're going to be including, and that's pretty much what we'll be doing this year for our summer schooling. Things might change here and there, but for the most part, that's pretty much what we'll be working on. If you're homeschooling this year, let me know. What are your summer plans? Do you typically take summer off or school year round? Before you go, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye.